Hi, once upon a time I used to have a YouTube channel, then I abandoned it for 3 months, but now I'm back. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Derinbepobrand, and if this is your first time seeing my face, I'm really happy you're here. I'm a fashion, beauty and lifestyle content creator. We're here to talk about fashion. I've been gone from YouTube for 3 months plus, and during that period I really just sat down and thought about my content and what I really want you guys to see from me. And if you're a returning subscriber, I am so grateful you're here, because I've been gone for 3 months. Literally, if I were you, I would have unsubscribed, but I'm just really grateful that you're here. I have a fashion blog called derinbepobrand.com. Basically, it's just my name.com, where I post fashion, beauty and lifestyle content. If you're interested in things like that, please click the link in the description box and have a read. I usually post new blog posts every Friday, so if that sounds exciting to you, mostly fashion content, please subscribe down. But basically today we're going to be talking about like ways to start a career in fashion, and this is for people that love fashion. This is for people that are obsessed about fashion like me. And I feel like lately I've been reading a lot about fashion, and fashion is really not just about what you wear. It's more about, you know, getting knowledge about a lot of things that matter. And yeah, that's basically what I'm here for now. And I feel like coming back to YouTube, I want to give more of what I really love. I'm going to be rambling a lot in this video because I'm not so good. I'm a good teacher to an extent, but I'm not so good at telling people what to do. I think maybe, I'm not sure. The first thing I would say is for you to start a fashion blog. That was the first step I took towards in my whole, you know, fashion dream. I'm still living it. I'm still trying to explore, and I'm definitely going to change a lot of things about that. But I started my blog derinbepobrand.com in 2017. I think October 2017, and honestly it has been the best thing I could have ever done for myself as a brand, as a person. When I started my blog, honestly it was not as easy, but it wasn't so hard. And right now it's even way easier because there are like free sites and all. I had to pay for some things. I had to pay for my name, but when I started off just using derinbepo. I can't remember, but I wasn't using like my own domain. It was a free domain, but it wasn't at WordPress. It wasn't .wordpress.com or whatever. It was like a free domain and all that. So I would suggest that if you actually want to start a blog, you should go ahead and start the blog and just, you know, try and get a free domain maybe for the first few months like I did. And along the line, you know that you would definitely need to get your own domain, because once people see that you're doing good with your blog, a lot of people that are wicked, because people are wicked, will try to go by your name. And honestly, once people buy your domain name, that's literally the end, except you buy it off them. So the second thing I would suggest is also something that I am doing, which is start a thrift store. Although my sister started this thrift store and we basically just run the thrift store together. It is Ruby Thrift on Instagram. If you see me looking down, I have my iPad here and I just wrote out like bullet points what I want to talk about. So the second thing I would say is for you to start a thrift store. This way, if at all you want to have like your fashion brand in the nearest future, it would actually give you an idea on how to handle a fashion brand, how to handle, you know, having your own fashion label. You get. So basically, I think the second thing I would suggest is for you to start a thrift store. Sell your old clothes, sell clothes you no longer wear, sell clothes of your siblings, sell things you literally are not interested in anymore. And this is something that I am personally doing. So yeah, most of the tips I'm going to be giving you guys are things that I'm already doing, things that I have done or I'm literally doing basically. So the third thing I would basically say is manage social media fashion pages. I certainly do that now. I spoke about it. Oh no, I didn't post that video. The third thing I think you could actually start off from, you know, just loving fashion and just wanting to be in the industry, would be to manage fashion pages, manage social media fashion pages. I currently do that, and I've worked with about 3 fashion small fashion brands in my area. I've worked with them all through last year. Basically, that's what I did while I was still in uni early last year, and even when I finished uni up until now. So yeah, the fourth thing, we're going really fast guys, but if there's something you want me to elaborate on, if there's something you want me to talk more about, please tell me in the comment section and I'm going to review it maybe in another video. So yeah, the fourth thing I would suggest is to start a clothing brand. I am not currently doing this. I'm not currently doing this, but I'm obviously putting in like plans to actually start my clothing line. And if you go back to the second tip I gave, I spoke about, you know, starting a thrift store, and I currently run a thrift store with my sister Jimmy, and I feel like I'm just trying to embrace, you know, owning a thrift store with my sister, so that way when I finally start my clothing brand that I'm working on, you know, it would come naturally and it won't be so much of a big deal. So yeah, I certainly do suggest that if you have love for fashion, you should look into starting your own brand, design your clothes. Trust me, you might think there are people that don't have your style, you might think that there are people that are not interested in your type of style or your type of fashion, but there are billions and billions and trillions of people in the world, and even if people in your location are not interested in your style, there are people outside that are really interested in what you have to offer. So I would suggest that you start a clothing brand if you really just have love for fashion. And I know that you might also say, how can I say clothing brand if I don't know how to draw or sew? Welcome to the club, because I also don't know how to draw or sew, but I have just been trying my best, reading up about fashion. Honestly, it's sometimes the skill is not really what you start with. You start with the knowledge, then you grow in the skill. So I really think that that is something you should consider if you have love for fashion. I've lost count of the things I listed, but I think this should be 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be the fifth tip, which is to like just go into fashion styling. And I feel like this is something I've also explored in the past. I'm still open to it, but I feel like for me, fashion styling is very personally, I feel like fashion styling, you cannot just start fashion styling all the way. Fashion styling is something that you need to have, you know, in some kind of way put yourself out there. I mean, how do you expect clients to trust you if they don't already know what you dress like or what you look like or what your clients look like? So if you want to start the fashion styling business, I would suggest that you actually, you know, go into just taking pictures on Instagram, posting regularly, and maybe make like short fashion videos. But for me, I don't know if fashion styling is something that I would do again, because I have done fashion styling while I was in uni. I have done fashion styling. I kind of still do it, but it's not something that I literally say, oh yeah, I'm a fashion stylist. But I still do it just like closed doors for my friends and all that. So these are my top 5 things I think you could start if you have love for fashion. And to be honest, I just personally, I would speak on my own experience as a fashion blogger and a fashion social media manager and a thrift store owner. I really think that fashion is one of the most fulfilling things you could love. And the reason why I say that is because with your love for fashion, you can explore a lot of things. Fashion doesn't necessarily mean wearing clothes or just like looking fashionable or stylish. Fashion actually goes down to the knowledge you have about it. That's basically what I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to grow my knowledge about fashion. Personally, I have big goals when it comes to working in the fashion industry, but that just cannot start all the way. So you have to like put yourself out there and just do things to a certain extent. Then you know, you could actually like further your fashion dreams and go to bigger places. Yeah guys, with that being said, I really hope that I have given you guys tips on what you could do if you have love for fashion, or if fashion is something that you want to do in your future or you see yourself doing in your future. I certainly see myself being in the fashion industry in the future. I just really want to see where it goes. And honestly, don't wait for people to verify you. Don't wait for people to say, yeah, you can now be a fashion stylist. Don't wait for people to tell you what to do. Like I said, I started my fashion blog in 2017. I think I just even started uni then, and I was just like really young then, but I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to get out of it, and I went for it. So I really think that if you have love for fashion, Don't wait for anyone to tell you what to do. Start right away. If you want to work in Vogue or Essence, you know, you really have to just start your own first, to be honest. At least that's what I think. I'm trying to come back to YouTube, you know, more consistent, and I'm looking at just posting videos once or twice a week, but don't hold the twice a week. Don't hold this seriously, because I have a lot of things going on for me now, but once a week, certainly I will try and keep up with that. So if fashion content, if hearing about fashion or talking about fashion is something that you love, certainly stay tuned, and please subscribe, like this video, share this video with your friends that equally love fashion, and you know, the friends that have been wondering what to do with their fashion dream. Please share this video with them and tell them that there is hope for everybody. Yeah guys, that is all for now. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. If you did, I know I was rambling a lot, and I wasn't like you know, just staying on a topic, but that's basically because I don't want this video to be long. I feel like I'll talk extensively on these things personally in like individual videos. So yeah, that's why I didn't really like pinch in those topics. But yeah guys, thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you did, I love you. And if, like I said, if you're a returning subscriber, it really means a lot to me, because I haven't been posting, and I'm just like, why are you even here if I haven't been posting like that? But thank you for being here, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.